Can you please share with us a little about yourself and your music career?
But I haven't encountered with opera singing not until I'm 18. So when I'm 18 years old, I met a teacher who is willing to taught me how to sing opera. So from there onwards, and I start to study how to sing opera, and then 2 years later, I go to study in Birmingham Conservatoire in UK for operatic degree, and then later on in this academy for my master degree.
How long have you been performing professionally?
As I say, I start learning in my 18 years old as an opera singer, and then the next year when I was 19, I start my debut with Pro Musica International workshops, and from there onwards I have my first sharing on the stage with a Belgian opera singer, which sounds really big for me. That time it's just a dream, you know. So as an opera singer myself, I was like, wow, can I really be that in say 10 years time? Can I? So that is how I embarked on the first tour.
What do you think is the toughest aspect of becoming a performer nowadays?
I think in Malaysia it definitely have to do with the culture, because we Malaysian, we don't have the singing or music culture as in European. This is in their blood. This is not in our blood at all. So like Malaysian, the developer would rather build shopping market rather than concert hall. So we don't have the facilities here. We don't have the concert goer. Not many people are interested in classical music. I think this is our challenge for today.
How long do you usually take to prepare for a concert?
It depends on what concert is given. Like for now, what I have is almost 2 to 3 weeks per concert. So basically, I don't really have a lot of time. So basically, preparations, proper rehearsals, it will be just 1 week maximum. And bigger projects like opera, you need to have the opera role and the repertoire under your pocket, so that the rehearsal will usually only take 1 week again with the orchestra or with the conductor. So basically what my advice is to have a lot of repertoire under your pocket so that you don't have to freak out last minute.
Have you ever feel bad when you keep practicing the same repertoire? How do you overcome it?
So talking about practicing is another very important thing for young musicians to know about that. We might hear that the pianist can sit at the piano in the practice room for 8 hours without any problem. As singers, we have very fragile instruments here. We only have a vocal cord, so it's basically not possible to practice more healthy than 2 hours. More than 2 hours, that's called unhealthy practice already. So what we do for practice is just listening to the song, or go to the library to research on the song, or to absorb ourselves into the lyrics. That is our practicing way. So the more you discover the intent, the content of the music, then you won't feel bored.
Has there been a time you came across a low-paying job?
Yes, most of the time. You just need to be clever. How do you face it, and then what do you want to do about those low-paying jobs? Most likely to keep our balance, to keep our alive, and then still have the publicity to perform a lot in the public, and also for some charity reason.
What is the classical voice industry in Malaysia like?
It's now still developing in a very embryonic way still. So, but this generations, we are taking responsibility not to only perform, and we also building some activities like opera workshops, opera festival, and all sorts of activities that we can to encourage young singers to participate in opera singing. And we also have to, very important job for us, is to make known to the young singer that opera singing is not as you imagine, that is all high notes. There are many more content that is attractive. So this is what our job to do now.
Do you have any advice or encouragement for young musicians who are planning to become a performer?
Nowadays, like we are in the conservatoire or music department of a university, we are most likely taught to perform well in our instruments or in our voice. We are not taught to how to sell ourselves. This is very important. If you have a good skill, yes, you don't know how to promote yourself or don't know how to put yourself into the music industry, it still doesn't help. So there's one thing that is coming up now. It's called music and entrepreneurship. That means that you need to learn how to organize your own concert or how to promote your concert without waiting for a manager. In Malaysia, a music manager is very less likely to happen. And even if you have a music manager, they don't know how to sell you, most likely. So you need to be proactive, be innovative, and be very good in relationship with people. You know how to do networking. That is far more important than having a good skill. Because to be frankly, everyone graduate from the conservatoires are on par, equal standard. And some of them are very successful and some of them are hidden. It's because of the networking, I think.
And thank you for your time to attend our interview.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.